New developments from federal court in a case 12 News has been tracking for the last 2 years. Today, a U.S. district judge sentenced the owner of Jake's Fireworks to 15 years in prison for drug trafficking violations. Prosecutors say the fireworks stand was also the home of Right Price Chemicals. The company was selling a chemical known as BDO, and it's supposed to be used as a floor cleaner.
However, it is used often recreationally and as a date rape drug. 12 News reporter Cameron Seibert is here tonight with how we got to this point, this sentencing. Cam?
Yeah, guys, I've talked to a few different lawyers on background today. They couldn't go on the record because so many of them have been involved in this case in some way. But with the federal implications, they say it's one they've all been watching closely.
After a 4-year federal investigation, the owner of Right Price Chemicals in Nederland found out his fate. Jake Daughtry was sentenced to 15 years in prison.
It's going to tear our family apart. My parents are in their 70s. Jake's parents are in their 60s and 70s. And yeah, it's hard. He's got a brand new grandbaby, not even a month old. First one.
April Cook is Jake Daughtry's cousin. The DEA launched an investigation in 2018 after a shipment of BDO was intercepted in Florida. That chemical is commonly used as a date rape drug.
Somebody died in Florida and they traced it back to this company. And I mean, on the bottle it said not for human consumption. It's floor stripper. All during court they kept saying that drug. They were selling drugs. They were selling floor stripper.
Investigators say at least 2 people died after consuming BDO sent from Nederland. Agents say Right Price Chemicals operated under the same roof as Jake's Fireworks. The feds claim the Daughtry's continued selling BDO even after they were aware that consumers were using the substance for narcotic effects. Agents say since 2016, Right Price Chemicals distributed 7,000 gallons of BDO, generating $4.5 million.
They're not at fault. They called the DEA here in Texas to ask if it was legal for them to sell it. And they reached out with their lawyers and the DEA, and they said, you know, as far as we can tell, yes, it is. They said, go ahead. We don't see a problem with it.
In a release Tuesday, U.S. Attorney Britt Featherston said, this was a complicated investigation involving numerous investigative agencies and both the criminal and civil divisions of the U.S. Attorney's Office. Their collaborative efforts have made our community and country a safer place to live.
And we're also following up with the U.S. Attorney's Office regarding sentencing for other family members who were involved with the chemical company. Cameron Seibert, 12 News.